Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. We're here on Better Dyson 2. And our building, after many long episodes, is finally complete. Which isn't to say there isn't more building to come, there will be. But the big build, the build to produce 420 carrier rockets per minute, is complete, and that is up and running. Very soon this is going to be full, which is a problem. We need to be consuming these. However, before we race home to grab the launching silos and set them up and get them connected, I do want to come over to our Deuteron fuel rod production line. I feel we have likely siphoned off enough for now. We probably need these in the system now, so let's go ahead and shut down the siphoning. Look at how many we produced. It's kind of crazy. And hopefully now, the other thing I'd like to do is find that giant stack of deuterium. We had a big old, like... And all of this building is on the dark side of the planet. We had a big old stack of tanks here. Yeah, here. So there's deuterium here. Can we get it where it needs to go? Where would that be? Over to the Deuteron fuel rod town. Yes. Okay. Let's try to empty this stack, this stack of tanks a little bit. Let's go ahead and run a line. Out and over. And down. Let's try and plug this into the Deuteron fuel rod production line that doesn't have a belt input. And try and get it consumed. We got to go all the way down there, so it's kind of a long way to go. Okay, so which of these ones doesn't have an input line of deuterium? This one has one, this one has one. This one does not. So let's go ahead and throw some of that in here to try and drain that tank a little bit. What's the right way to come along here? Wait a minute. Where was that line? There's the stack. Okay, here's the deuterium line. Yeah, let's come down to here. There we go. Okay, and then we want to bring it over to this line. All right, excellent. That looks like that'll work. Okay, so the deuterium should flow out and in here now, instead of being called forth from the gas giant until that stack is drained. And then we have a little bit of a relief valve in those empty tanks for if anything backs up in the future. Let's see, what's your problem? You're not getting enough graphene. Let's check the graphene plant. Yeah, this is the problem with the graphene plant. It doesn't sort of restart. What do you not have? You don't have fire ice? Why don't you have fire ice? What happened to you? Wait a minute. There shouldn't be a limit on fire ice. This thing's so big. Wait a minute. Okay, so there is fire ice coming in. But it's, what, not coming in fast enough? Why are we not getting fire ice fast enough? Might need more at the North Pole. Let's check that out. We might need to come up here and build another tower real quick. So I think we're only getting fire ice in one tower. We probably need a little bit more throughput here. Yeah, we're getting fire ice there. There's 5,000 in transit. It's just not happening fast enough. So, do I have a spare slot anywhere? I think these are all taken up with other things. Yeah, this is all full. Why is there only 5,000? Because yeah, we need another tower here. Okay, all right. Good to know. We can figure that out. Let's throw down another orbital to ask for fire ice. Let's see if we can squeeze this in here. Where's the... I'd like it to be kind of right there. Looks like that's the closest I can make it happen. Okay. So you're going to need power. You're going to need warpers. We can make that happen. Let's come out of here. Maybe down to like here and then over and in. We'll set this filter to space warpers. And then you will require fire ice in great quantities. Demand from remote, supply to local. Interestingly, oh, I need to fill you up and get you charged. There we go. So you need charging power as well. Just put you to max. I think maybe one more for good measure would be a good call. I might need to refactor this. Let me copy this over here. So, yeah, it will collide with this object. Let's put the tower down first. Okay, so you should be right there. And then we need to put our tower back. Not sure... You're still connected to the network, so we're getting power from somewhere else here. That was the only thing I broke. Everything else looks fine. Okay. Hold on. What's going on over here? Ah, this broke. Okay. We can put that back. There we go. All right. Let's throw a splitter here. And send more warpers to the new tower. Come on, splitter. There we go. All right. You'll need power. Okay. And let's have you demand fire ice as well. And supply to remote. Okay, so... hopefully that fixes our fire ice problem. I'll have to come back and check in on that. North Pole's getting a little crowded. But everything should be functional for now. Okay. So next up, we need to head home and grab our launching silos. Let's do that. Oh, real quick before we leave, what's the grid looking like right now? It's up to almost 1 gigawatt. So we are filling it up with sales again, which is good. Man, that interruption really threw me last episode. I was like, wait a minute, where's all my power? Oh, I should do that before we leave too. Yeah, okay. Let's go down to the fusion stopgap, the power plant we made last time. And all we're gonna do is stop it from demanding more deuterium fuel rods. So by the time it drains what it has... let's see. What is this? Oh, this was us draining it, right? All right, so by the time it drains what it has, and all of these sort of turn off, the grid should be back up. And then let's reverse direction on this so we can drain out of this as well. I need to delete this and rebuild it. Okay. So this will no longer pull anything from the network. It will just slowly drain this massive stash of deuterium fuel rods that it's made. I think that's fine. All right, now we really need to go home to Alwade and grab our launching silos. I think there should be the full 84 by now that we need to launch our 420 per minute. Where is Alwade? Okay, so we're gonna go home to Alwade 3. And pick those up, bring them back, set them up, feed in some small carrier rockets, then automate the whole thing and set up our shell, and hopefully watch a Dyson Sphere be built by our massive cluster-wide infrastructure. The concept of a Dyson Sphere is a very interesting one. As a science fiction reader, I knew about it before I got to the game. And it really does... The concept is on such a massive scale. It really would take the resources of a civilization which can travel between the stars. Like, even if we took all of the matter in our solar system, all of the planets, all of the the gas giants, all of the asteroid belts, everything, all of that raw matter would probably not be enough in and of itself to construct a full Dyson Sphere around Sol, our sun. We could get like a really strong, like, partial sphere up, but a full sphere? Not possible. We'd have to be able to not only reach distant stars, but import huge amounts of material. And that seems unlikely to be something we're going to come up with anytime soon. But in a game like this, where it really kind of plays with the scale, it really illuminates how challenging it would be and what kind of technology you would need and the amount of effort involved. All right, that being said, looks like I'm getting stuffed full of goodies. That's always nice. I don't know what they're doing. So I did off camera come back here and set this up down at the end. We have a vertical launching silo machine making them. And looks like I have filled it up with 100 of these. So we need 84. And I think we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 84. 84 vertical launching silos. And it should run out of materials now. Yeah, I gave it just enough materials. Looks like I had a few extra quantum chips in there. And there's 20 extra if we decide we want them for some reason, but looks like I'm still not full on belts and logistics drones. Let's help out. Let's go get the belts ourselves. Okay, so we used up a lot of these machines. Let's put these in here and put these in here. Okay, looking good. What else do we have tons of? We have tons of these. I might want to grab, actually, I might want to grab some more ray receivers while I'm here. I can't remember if those are actually in production or not. I usually need to manually top off my towers, but I think we're sort of done with tower builds. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, let me grab some ray receivers here. That's what these... No, that's Matrix Labs. I'm sorry. Where are the ray receivers? Here we go. Okay. Having a few more of these could come in handy. Let's see. Let's dump you off, and let's dump you off. Let's get at least one stack out here. How are we looking? We picked up a few of the pile sorters. Everything else looks pretty good. I think we're done with our trip home. Let's go ahead and fly back to our destination, Better Dyson 2, and set up these launching silos. Should be interesting to see this happen. Okay, let's go. Once we're launching, once we have it figured out and set up and it's launching, then we have to like check over the whole factory, the whole chain. Look at the stream. Look at the stream of interstellar vessels between Alwade and Better Dyson. What are they coming here for? I don't even know. They're coming here for something. Can I see? What are they transporting? I guess I can't. It seems like they'd be going to either Coal Town or Clement Star. Yeah, some of them are going to Coal Town, but a lot of them are coming to Alwade for some reason. What are they importing? I would have thought also there would be like a large number of folks heading to Beantown and Gassy Steve. Where is Beantown? Did I not highlight it? Hold on. There's Beantown. Always show, for sure. Oh, I did have it on. I just didn't notice it. Yeah, what are they coming here for? I wish you could kind of see what they're after. What are you getting? What are you after here? No way to know, huh? Okay. Well, let's head back. Maybe we can catch one on the way. There's a big stream of them. So we're going back to Better Dyson 2. Yeah, they're warping in and out a lot. I wouldn't think they'd be coming here for something. Like, most of the stuff on our home planet is just for our home planet. It's not really meant to be exported. Is there something rare we're making here? I guess we're making quantum chips here. There may be, if they're coming all the way to Alwade for something, there must be a problem somewhere, but we'll hunt it down. We gotta do things one at a time. If we catch up with one of these guys, maybe we can see what they're carrying. Yeah, I don't see one. I mean, we're on the same path as them, but space is vast, and they move, I think, even faster than we do. Oh, something flew by, but I didn't catch it. Fire ice? There's some fire ice in transit, but I would have thought they would go to Gassy Steve. Yeah, it's fire ice, it looks like. Not sure why they're going to Alwade for fire ice. Okay, well, let's land and let's figure this out. What does it look like to put a launching silo down? Like, where does it have to go, you know? Not sure yet. Here's all our small rockets, so if we could set them up here, that would be ideal. We can just pull them out of here and set them up. All right, let's start there. Let's put one of these down. So is this under Cosmo? Vertical launching silo. It launches small carrier rockets carrying components into the Dyson Sphere orbit to form nodes and frames. Oh wow, this is a big boy, for sure. Now it's got an input and an output. I think we'll center it on the tower here, and we'll push it as far back as it'll go. And then would I be able to fit another one in here? Maybe not, but maybe I don't have to. Actually, maybe this isn't the way to do it. We'll just have 42 going to each side. So let's try that again. I do think having it face forward makes the most sense. But we'll place it kind of right in the middle here. Okay. It's a pretty cool looking building. Let me turn off alarms. And come, maybe I can come stand right in where the rocket would launch from. Well, maybe I'll take a screenshot later once it's launching. Okay, so let's take a look at what we want these to do. I don't know if this is the right location on the planet for this or what, but let's take a look at our Dyson shell editor. So Dyson shell, we're in planning mode. All right. This is shell layer 1. Select all. Select all nodes. Select all frames. Select all shells. So do I need a node, a shell, and a frame? Like, what do I need here? Okay. Layer number 1, orbit info. Orbital radius. Orbit inclination. Okay, so we can, and then mess around with this number. I think we just leave that alone. Structure point. Planned transporting construction. Cell point. Painting mode? I mean, we have a shell. I'm not sure what else we need to do to it. I'm not sure what else I can do to it. So inspect, calculate grids, make building plan. Plan and build the Dyson Sphere node. Click this button to choose a node model. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Inspect. So this is, we go to layer 1. Show grid canvas. Geometric grids. Inspect, no grid. Inspect, graticule grids. Inspect, geometric grids. So I'm not sure which one of these is better. Or what we're trying to do here. I guess it's just like how it's gonna look when it's done. So like if I had to choose, I'd probably start with a simple one. Make building plan. So we have here Dyson Sphere node. Plan and build the Dyson Sphere node. Click this button to choose a node model. Okay. Structure point plan 210. Okay. And then like this number is changing depending on where I click. I don't fully understand what's happening here. So it's just going up? Geodesic frame. Lay frames along the shortest path between 2 points on the spherical surface. Okay. Let's start with something simple, because right now, okay, so right now we're going to create a structure point, I guess. 0, 0. So like, if I click there, that becomes a node. So I guess we'll make a square of nodes, and then lay frames along the shortest path between 2 points on the spherical surface. We have different, it's like rotating, and I don't know what happened. Okay, so my nodes are on those 4. I guess I don't know which of these I want to do. I guess we'll do something like this. Okay. So now we have frames. There's frames graticule, and then there's building plan shell. So I guess it depends what we want. I mean, we're starting pretty simple here, but should I do something interesting? Like, oh, this one seems cool. All right. So shell 1, we have some nodes, we have some frames. 1220 structure points, 27,000 cell points. So we have 4 nodes planned, 4 frames planned, 1 shell planned. I guess this is a test, right? This is to see what is it like to build a Dyson Sphere? Like I guess you have to design your entire... Yeah, all right, so you have to design your whole thing. So this is Dyson Sphere number 1. All right, okay, let's just try and get this chunk built. Let's see what that looks like. So I think I understand now what one of my commenters, well, you guys know which commenter I'm going to talk about here. But Justin told me, like, once you get to a certain point, the game is just about designing the prettiest spheres you can. And I didn't quite understand what he meant, because I kind of thought, like, it's like, well, you go to a star, you set a radius, and then you build the shell. But apparently, there's a lot of thought that goes into the design of the shell as well. So we have the editor here. Okay. How do I... Let's see. Dyson Sphere frame. Nodes maintain Dyson Sphere frames. To construct the corresponding frames, continue launching small carrier rockets to each node. Lack of rocket. Okay. Let's start feeding in some rockets, and then maybe more options open up on this thing. Oh, why does it look like... Hold on, I might have a... I might need a pile sorter here. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so this should be powered on now. Oh, something's happening. There goes a rocket. So I don't tell it which shell I want it to... Okay. You've launched the first rocket on Better Dyson 2, which marks another step towards building a Dyson Sphere. It'll reach the target location along the design trajectory, carrying your dream. The first Dyson Sphere node will gradually appear. Okay. 18 megawatts of charging power. Launches 5 per minute. I guess it just builds whatever I've designed, whatever I've put in place. Well, okay. Let's throw some more down and launch some more. We want to be... This is going to draw a lot of power. So 80... What is it? 18 megawatts. So 10 is 180. So to launch... So 84 will require... Something like... 1.7 gigawatts of power, I think. It's going to need almost... If we're going to launch them all, we're going to need a lot... Well, we're close to having enough power here. Let me start laying these down, and we'll see how things work. So, let's go ahead and put down a second one. Let's start there. Just start simple. Josiwe, don't get overwhelmed. Just start small and build your way up. How close can these be to each other? Okay, so that can be there. It actually intersects a little bit, which I don't like. I think I won't have that. I think we'll leave at least one little gap there. I like that. Okay. So then we'll need to do output to input. Right? Okay. So then if I copy this... And this, and this, and this, and like all of that. And hit use now. Can I get it to connect up? I think I can. We can only go so far. Okay, let's start there. These guys are all powering up, it looks like. No, some of them don't have power. All right. We can give you power. Where is this happening? Clement Star. Units are being destroyed, so it looks like this is being handled. Maybe not. Something's being repaired. I don't see the unit number going down. We'll give that a second. I might have to go deal with this. $14 units. Okay, something's slowly working them down. I guess that's fine. Let's see. Now, why aren't you guys... you're not... Your sorter's not working there. Because you're out of line. It's got to be right up close, and then everything works. Okay. So, yeah, they're all launching. They're all launching rockets. You're still at 14 units? I'm in the middle of something, you stupid dark fog jerks. I'm in the middle of something interesting. I don't want to deal with you right now. God damn it. $14 friggin' units. So annoying. Why couldn't my defenses handle this? Ugh! Right when I'm doing the most interesting part of the whole friggin' playthrough. I really want to curse right now. Stupid dark fog. It's a planetary base, too. It's not like it's a space raid from the Hive. So it's like they're fighting it off, but then not, because it's repairing stuff. So the planetary base, the battlefield analysis base is fine. It's repairing stuff, but then, like, none of the units are getting killed. So they must be stuck attacking something out of range of a turret that the base is fixing at the same, like, at the same rate that they're attacking it. So all 14 units are, like, locked in, destroying one thing. So this would just go on forever unless I came and dealt with it. Can I just, like, one-shot this whole base? I think I can. No, my shield's going down a little bit. I think we're okay. Man, that's annoying. So the swarm is still on its way? Or the assault is still happening somewhere? Where do I have power? What is happening? They're attacking a miner? Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, it's dealt with now. And sooner or later, we're gonna deal with the Hive here. Let me charge back up, and then we'll head back. Right in the middle of building my damn nodes and frames. Actually building a sphere. Really frustrating. So it was nodes and frames. So it was nodes and frames and shells. And there's decoration. Yeah, I'm not really... It's kind of interesting. It's kind of... I guess I would call it a little bit of an oversight not to have a very strong tutorial for how to use this. Because it's kind of like, here you go. Here's an opaque, confusing editor for a concept that we haven't explained. Figure it out yourself. Good luck. Like, I think I've got to at least do that one square building correctly, but it's strange that they, like, overly tutorialize the trivial stuff, like, to use a conveyor belt, place it on the ground. And then it's like, Dyson Sphere editor, good luck, figure it out yourself. All right, where's Better Dyson? Let's head back. And yeah, we're gonna see things starting to happen here. This is really, really cool. Really irritated that the stupid dark fog attack happened right in the middle of that. But let's go back and check this out. So yeah, we need more power and we need more launchers. We need to be consuming everything before we can fully vet that the whole chain is working correctly. And I probably need to design quite a few more nodes and frames and shells. Like we gotta shell up the whole thing. There also seemed to be some sort of painting mode where it was just like quick and easy. Like I was like painting over the hollow sphere and like thousands and thousands of things sort of appeared. What are you? You're copper on all the way 3? Okay. We actually built a cell here. We'll have to read this text in a moment. Let me get back over here. But I gotta focus on this warp. And then I can read that achievement. Okay. You've built a Dyson Sphere cell. At this moment, gazing at the Dyson Sphere built on Better Dyson, you realize it was all worth it. It'll slowly become more complete. Enjoy this beautifully striking moment. Can I actually see it? Where would the sphere, the cell, would be somewhere in this orbit, I would think, right? Or, oh no, it's being built right here. Okay, we can see it being constructed. So I see, we picked our nodes. The small carrier rockets are, I guess that's this line of blue heading over here. So the node distributes the frame. So the frame is being built ever so slowly from these two nodes. And then once the frame is complete, I guess the sails can come in and attach to this? Very cool. Very interesting. All right. How's our power grid looking? Let me come take a look here. All right, we're at sufficiency here. That's okay. Let's continue building this out. I guess they can launch from anywhere on the planet and they will just fill in any node, frame or shell that has been designed and designated on the sphere. Let's go ahead and build another, start building out the other direction. So the way to do this would be what? Like, we would grab this one. And everything like that, and then probably reverse it. Over here, like this. Yeah, it's hard to see. I think we'd build it like that. And then reverse these. There's like an interesting effect when a rocket launches. There's like a little bloom of like, I don't know if that's gas or what it is, but there's this like pulse wave of visual distortion that comes out. Kind of interesting. All right, so come out of there and into here. That looks good. Now we can actually copy this. We want to get the little Tesla tower and all of those goodies. All right, use now. I'm not sure that's right. I don't think we got it. Let's grab this. And this up to that. There we go. Now that looks right. Okay, use now. And then I gotta line this up just right. I think that's it. Okay, so how many is that? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 launchers running right now. So do I need to, like, can I change this? So, hold on. Now we need to go into... Do we go into our orbit list? So the swarm is the orbit list. We don't want the swarm. We want it to be firing at the shell. Because you can see it's built... Wow, 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 wow. That is so cool. It's building the shell. So how do I have the sails target the cell? How do I have the sails target... Maybe the cell has to be complete? Or do these include, do these rockets, I mean, these rockets do include solar sails. Do they fill in the cell themselves? So we don't even need these EM rail ejectors, or... Yeah, we might not need the swarm at all. Like, we need it for now, for power generation. But maybe, yeah, I think these are going to fill in the thing themselves. Let's take another look. So if I go to Dyson shell layers... structure point. The orbit seems locked. It's locked at 3,200 meters. We have an inclination or a IAN. I don't think I want to mess with that. So structure point planned 1220, constructed 420, transporting 62, and then cell point planned 27,000, attaching 240, constructed 374. So maybe they attach from the swarm? Maybe that's how it works. Attaching, constructed. So the rockets need to construct the cell points, I think. Attaching. So do the shells attach from the swarm? Is that what happens? Let me go look at the swarm orbit. Solar sail color status. Solar sails in total 28,000. Yeah, attaching. 240 are attaching to the cell. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, I think we are going to need a bit more power here. So I'm going to lay down some more of these since I brought them with me. And get to there. And then we need to alter you a little bit. You can fit there. And then... Does that still connect? It does. Okay. Oh, actually, we don't need... If it connects directly to the network like that, then we don't need this. I don't think. I don't remember exactly how many I brought with me, but... So this one can't fit. It's too, like, it's squeezing down. So I need to be kind of in the middle here to build these. One, like a whole thing at a time. Let me throw you down. And then should be able to do a couple more lines like this. There we go. Okay. So there's some more generation from the swarm for now. And then as the structure points are built by the rockets, I guess they attach from the swarm onto the cell. I guess that's how that works. It seems likely. So we do need these EM rail ejectors. We don't launch them, we don't launch sails directly at the cell. We launch them into a swarm orbit first, and then they detach from the swarm and attach to the cell. So we've got to build a lot more rocket launchers here, and that means I need to plan a lot more cells. I guess we'll do that next episode. For now, let's go take a look at this as it's being built. But yeah, let's see. That's going to be it for this time, folks. Thank you so much for watching. This is really exciting. Watching this happen is kind of mind-blowing. Very cool, very incredible. We're going to see this shell built up in real time from very humble beginnings. And it's gonna take a minute, but I think it's gonna be worth doing. So let's see. Can we get a good view? Yeah, you can just make it out being built. I need to get a little bit closer here. Yeah, very cool conceptually. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next time we'll design a bunch more cells, lay out a bunch more rocket launchers, and then watch our Dyson Sphere get built. Take care, guys.